Hello everybody, Gannon here, back with another One Piece video, and I am super excited because Chapter 905 just came out, and basically everything that me and my buddy Glam predicted that was going to happen, at least at the start of the Reverie or in this chapter, is happening. But a huge revelation came upon me. Greenbull was finally introduced in this chapter. We saw a silhouette of him, so most of the community can stop bitching and saying that he's a female, because he's not. He's a dude, you can clearly tell. Something huge happened that pretty much confirms his devil fruit. Other than that, I'd like to talk about the chapter a little bit. Just everything about this chapter was so awesome. I think, I remember talking about the last chapter in the Commander introduction that I was a little bit disappointed. Not really disappointed, I was more so spoiled, and here is Oda spoiling us once again with a whole bunch of cool stuff in this chapter. Shirahoshi, T-Bone, Garp. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. I didn't expect to see Garp doing business under the rank of Vice Admiral again. I'm pretty sure he was just like a teacher in retirement. I totally called for the fact that Fujitora was going to show up in Marijois for the sole purpose of it not being a marine base, so that was pretty cool. I'm also going to continue with my theory that the Revolutionary Army is not going to go outright do anything offensive at Marijois. I think they're going to make a declaration of war. I think they might be going there to actually expose the Celestial Dragons in the world government for being corrupt in front of all the world leaders. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. I don't really want to talk too much about the actual chapter though, aside from the fact that there's a new Marineford, which is absolutely huge. I don't know if I missed something or if that just hasn't been referenced before. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we're hearing about it, but guys, there's 2 Marinefords now on each side of Marijois, and that's probably going to play a huge part in the future of the series. But this is probably going to be a short video. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about is that I just put 2 and 2 together, and I pretty much know what kind of ability Greenbull has, okay? I don't know for sure. Title of this video is probably going to be a little bit clickbaity. I'm already pretty sure I'm going to do that. If you actually go back to the introduction of Greenbull, we'll see that Fujitora offers him food, and then he was like, yeah, if there were a pretty girl here who would spoon feed me, saying, I'd eat it. And also, that's another cool thing, I think everybody was expecting Greenbull to be kind of a meaner, more absolute justice kind of guy like Akainu, but I can already tell I'm pretty much gonna love Greenbull. I think he's just going to be you know how Kizaru is kind of unpredictable justice? I think Ryukogyu is probably most comparable to Garp. You know, kind of just the I don't give a shit anymore kind of justice, so that's pretty awesome. He says that eating is a pain in the ass, so I haven't bothered eating in 3 years. Now, let's go back to the fact that all the colors of the names, we have the blue pheasant, yellow monkey, and red dog. The color scheme, not really the animal, but the color scheme always kind of relates to the ability. Fujitora's definitely has purple in it, and most of his gravity attacks have a purple hue. So we can assume that Greenbull is going to have some sort of green ability. The top two contenders were going to be the ability to control plants in forestry, or my kind of favorite, I don't even know if this was widely accepted by the community, but the one that I really wanted to happen would be an acid Logia. I know that's kind of lame, but I just thought acid would be pretty badass. But if you haven't eaten food in 3 years, there can be only one explanation for this that relates to an ability, and that is that Greenbull does not need to eat food because he photosynthesizes. This is so hard to say. He photosynthesizes. He basically, gets energy from the sun, and CO2 and turns into oxygen. He's a plant. He makes plant food. So, like, Greenbull either has to have a plant logia, if that could make any sense. Maybe he is a plant, or he's a special paramecia that he's, like, made out of plants, like, kind of like Katakuri. Either way, like, that's super exciting. I think that this is a huge clue to his ability, and if you put 2 and 2 together, it really makes sense to me. If the guy's hasn't eaten in 3 years, then maybe he just absorbs energy from the sun, and he doesn't have to eat. I'm just excited for Greenbull to do some absolutely awesome stuff. I think it's already being set up for him to be my favorite admiral. He just seems like a cool dude from what we've heard him say so far. Also, another part is that Fujitoro told him, was like, I heard you were sent here to stop me, and then he's like, well, are you gonna do that? And he's like, no, I don't care. So I think he is gonna be like the I don't give a shit justice, like, retired Garp, and send Goku to a degree. And you know how they're always eating their rice chips now because they're kind of broken people. Anyways, guys, I really just wanted to make this quick video about the chapter because it was really exciting, and the fact that we have a huge clue to what Greenbull's ability might be. I think I'm almost convinced at this point that it's going to be some form of, like, he's going to be a plant user, basically. He's going to be able to manipulate plant stuff. I really want to see him do some first Hokage shit where he just summons trees out of the ground and mangle people. Anyways, guys, I'm going to try to get this one out as fast as possible because I just got done reading the chapter and this shit just literally clicked, and I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say. Alright, guys, so I'm going to go edit this real quick. Another thing I'd like to say is that I'm finally done with school, so you guys are going to be seeing a lot more consistent videos in the future, and I'm really excited about that. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.